Today I'm going to go through suicide, fitness and fasting for 106 hours. Hi everyone, I'm Jay Bell. I am a gym owner and I am also on a fat loss journey. Quick update on the hunt. I'm now 10 kilos down. On the 29th of June, I started at about 107.8 kilos and I got all the way down to 98.1 kilos this week. I also did a 10k. I am not a runner. I haven't run a 10k in about a year. And today I went out for a 60-minute run just to see how far I could go, and in 60 minutes, just over 60 minutes, I hit 10k, which I was pretty happy with. So, fasting for 106 hours. People have been asking me why did I do it? And to be completely honest, I do not have an answer. I just kind of did it and went along with it. Would I recommend it? If you have a history with disordered eating, or you tend to find that when you do go prolonged time without food, it leads you to binge. Do not do it at all. But if you do have a good relationship with food, I'd try the challenge. I really loved it. In fact, I loved it that much. I think I'm going to do it again this week. Some of the results I got from it, I went from 102 kilos last Sunday to on Friday being 98.1 kilograms. So the fat loss side of things, it was great. But again, if you do have a history of disordered eating, I would not recommend it. But I did really enjoy it, and again, I'm going to try it again. Did I feel hungry? To be completely honest, I did not feel hungry whatsoever. The only concern I really had with it, because I wasn't doing a water only fast, I was just drinking coffee, water, like Lucozade and Coke Zero. So the only thing I was most concerned about was like my teeth with all like those those drinks. Like, I don't know, I had a dentist. I'm not going to claim I am, but I can't imagine they have a great effect on your teeth if you're doing like 2 litres a day. Anyways, one thing I do want to get across on the channel, a lot of my friends have suffered with mental health, and so have I. And with that, sometimes you can just feel trapped. You don't feel very meaningful. In fact, I'm going to go back a little bit. The reason I did want to get suicide across on here was because this is something I felt. And again, I'm not a doctor, but I do want to give you some little defences or tools to use if you are feeling that way. Also as well, the gyms are now reopening, so you are going to return into fitness. You might have had a bit of a bad patch over the COVID-19 period. So yeah, you do feel sometimes like what's the point in staying alive? Literally your head just goes. When you are feeling these feelings, so I would not recommend avoiding them. Speaking to your friends is one of the best things you can do. One of the biggest things, if you ever are feeling that way, just remember, and I know you feel like everyone around you would be better off without you. You will devastate so many lives if you do commit suicide. Honestly, talking to your friends can be the best therapy you can ever do. It can be the cheapest therapy as well. And I'm also going to say I'm not a doctor, but one thing you can start doing is just start focusing on your health. When you're always up here, when you're in your head so much, sometimes it's just best to get out of your head and start getting into your body. So here are some little coping strategies you can start using right away if you are feeling a little bit in the darkness. Go get checked up, go to a doctor. That's one of the best things you can do. Go to a therapist. If you're getting your car checked more than you do your own body, then there is a problem. Use some like chill therapies, saunas or ice baths, massage. Just pamper yourself a little bit, those are great. One of the best things for me was finding out about Stoicism. I have little tattoos on me which all derive from Stoicism. Listening to some Stoicism every day can be really impactful. It can teach you to be less reactive in highly stressful situations. Stoicism teaches you also to practice worst case in case something bad does really happen. I would recommend some form of mindfulness or meditation. Meditation does get a bit of a negative connotation. Meditation has a lot of things attached to it, and meditation doesn't have to be sat in a room making humming noises, sat in Indian leg style. It doesn't have to be that. Meditation for me is training, is going out my bike, is going for a run. That's my meditation. You just need to find out what yours is. One of the biggest things you need to do is learn to not give a fuck so much. Like just caring all the time about everything. You need to care about some things, but most of the time you don't need to care about a lot of things. Try by putting all your eggs in one basket. So one practical thing you can do right now is try have 1 to 3 goals. You can have 1 personal, 1 physical, and 1 professional. So 1 personal goal, what do you want to do? 1 physical goal, what 1 fitness goal do you want to do? And 1 professional goal is like what 1 goal in your work, what could you do? Another practical thing could be journaling. Just literally sitting down in the morning and writing down 3 things you are grateful for, or writing down 1 thing you're grateful for and 3 reasons why you are grateful for it. One of the biggest and cheapest therapies you'll ever have, and I get to experience every day through my coaching, but it's helping other people. If you can't care for yourself, just care for other people. And it could be as simple as when you're at Starbucks or Costa, literally look at the person behind you and pay for their coffee, and honestly you'll feel amazing for it. Another great one is just treating people like a human. When you are in Tesco's buying your milk, just literally say to the person behind the counter, hey, how are you? How's your day been? Have a great day, see you soon. It's just simple, just treat everyone like a human being. If you are feeling really, really shit, go to the gym for 30 minutes or go for a walk. Just do something for, even if you need to do it for 10 minutes, do it for 10 minutes, and then anything else after that is a bonus. Wake up to do something for 30 minutes. Some of the best stuff you can do is some partner or group exercise. I do something on a Saturday called the Saturday Club, which is 12 to 15 of my mates. We all just come and just do a big session together. Other examples is you could just train with a partner, or doing something like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing. These are big group exercises. It could even be as simple as going to a dance class. Doing group exercise, being together makes you feel a lot better. If you are really feeling that way, get in touch with the suicide hotline, or if you are male watching this, there is stuff like Andy's Man Club you can always go visit, and I have friends who are closely intertwined with those, so if you are feeling that way, message me and I can pass you on to those. One thing I do want you to remember though is you might feel like you're by yourself, but human beings all have the same problems. Someone else has experienced what you're experiencing right now. You might feel it in your own way, but there will be something similar. You can even do silly things such as making a promise with someone, making a promise to a friend or a brother or someone that you aren't going to do anything to yourself. And now I'm going to go into a slightly different subject about returning to fitness. The gyms are reopened, you're all going to be running back and smashing it, trying to make up for lost time. If you are that way, if I was you now, I would try to do less than you think you're capable of. So if you've been sat there writing down all these goals and that you're going to do a 1 hour run on the treadmill every single day for the next month, just don't set yourself up to fail. Rather than planning that, why don't you plan just to do, I want to do 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week, and anything else after that is a bonus. Just set yourself a little quota, and then if you can do more, do more. A really good way is when you are getting back into fitness is set out some incentives. Incentives could be something like the anti-charity incentive. So what that is let's say you want to lose 5 kilos in the next 60 days. You could set yourself an incentive where if you don't hit that, you've got to donate £100 to an anti-charity. An anti-charity is something like the English Nazi Party, and you've got to donate £100 to those if you don't hit your goal. These are some good ways to really go for your goals. So yeah, it was just a bit of a short one today. I just wanted to get across those things. So quick summary of all that. I'm 10 kilos down. I've done a 10k run, which I haven't done in ages and felt amazing doing it. Didn't feel beat up. I have done a 106-hour fast, and I'm going to try it again this week. Maybe not as long, but I really enjoyed it. And if you do try it yourself, even if you just do it for 24 hours, tag me on Instagram, let me see what you're doing. And then also with the suicide stuff, if you're ever feeling that way, because again, I have been in a dark place before, and I didn't even tell any of my friends, family, anyone. Just talk to someone. It really does help. The cheapest therapy you'll ever have is helping someone or talking to your friends. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you soon.